Good day to everyone. Thank you once again for watching our YouTube channel. We truly do appreciate you. Thank you for the comments, subscribing to the channel, and sharing as well. It really does help boost out the channel for us. We seriously appreciate it. Next, I would like to give a shout out to all my military personnel. Before and after, if you're serving now, family members, whoever they may be, definitely a salute to you. We appreciate you and everything. Also, some of my friends here, well, quite a few of them here in the Philippines. You got West. You got Trade for K. You got Peso Daddy. You got quite a few. Others I have not mentioned, also stateside. You got, you guys are really great people. You have really big hearts. We have another gentleman. He's also, man, he's flying back and forth to China sometime and back to Reno. I want to give a shout out to him as well, Doug. Man, safe travels every time you move about, bro. This guy is just, he's on the grind all the time. But this one is, I want to give out a thank you to the people who have reached out to me, that my wife has contacted concerning an event that happened. It was approximately 2 weeks ago now. I was just having trouble with blood pressure. Well, not just, I was seriously bad. Let me set up here. So I'm fine now. This is not a SOS call or emergency call out, but 2 weeks ago it was pretty bad. So this was pertaining, a string of events happened. Number one, I lost my mother in November. I flew out to California and buried her in December. And yeah, then I just, depression and stuff like that set in. This happens to quite a few people, and I was always the one who was reaching out to everybody else, and encouraging them and strong words, and then it came back to me, and then I start receiving it. That was a huge blessing. It was a huge help and everything. Also, me and my wife, we have decided that any outside stress that people cause, they have to stop that madness. So my message to you guys is, don't let blood pressure or health issues get you in a position where it's just going to mess you up. Take care of your health. Health is wealth. We keep hearing this over and over. I done heard it all my life. It was times I was doing real good, but this time it spiraled down. And then finally it took my wife to where she was like, no. And then she let the dogs out on me. Some good people, Kuya Michael. I mean, there was so many of them from TikTok family and also YouTube family and family, my blood family. It really shocked them and got them to be really concerned. And Brother Terrence, he's there too. Quite a few other UB popping up. Many. It was a whole slew of folks who just really got on me in a good, positive way. Take care of your health. Since then, as we know, salt is a deadly weapon. Sugar is a deadly weapon. Fried foods is absolutely horrible. You know what? I went out. I got myself a microwave today, me and my wife. Next in line is an air fryer. We're going to get that as well. I've been eating better. Whole grain breads, not a lot. Salads, fruits, vegetables, things of that sort. Cut the sodas out. Just cut all the nasty and the processed food. Just cut all that stuff out, you guys. Excuse me, the shirt is getting on my nerves. You have to You know, if you got a wife, kids, relatives, you want to see and do things. You want to get out there and see the world a little bit, or just to be able to walk freely. I mean, it does the body some good. 2 weeks I've seen a huge change. Before it was a struggle. They switched my blood pressure medication one time because the one they did try, it just wasn't working for me. It makes you urinate a lot. But the one I have now is good to go. To get the cell phone off at a certain time, get the proper rest, drink a lot of water as well. Not the whole thing here, but at least do my normal amount. What is a normal amount? It differs for everybody. For me, 4 to 6 glasses a day is enough. It just depends. If it's a hot day, if I'm outside and sweating, I'm gonna drink a little bit more. Also, the sun is dangerous too. You gotta, especially. I mean, it doesn't matter hair or no, or with hair. You gotta cover your head out there when you're in the sun. Thank God, right now here in the Philippines, it's beginning to be rainy season. Since the last week or so, it's been raining anytime after 12 p.m. over here in Zamboanga del Sur, in our region, which is considered Mahayag. So we've been getting at least a good 3 to 4 hours of solid rain, which is helpful too. So if you got your water tanks, you can collect your water. Just happened so we had installed a 2,000 liter water tank, which really comes in handy. So that controls the flushing of the toilets and things like that. And then we have normal drinking water. We don't drink from the springs. I don't. I have tried the water before. It did not have an effect, but I just don't want to take the chance of some sort of bacteria or parasites or whatever it is. Also, these filtered water places. You have to ask them, hey, when is the last time you had this thing certified? Because sometimes they slip and they don't change it. But anyway, drink your water, purified water, bottled water. This bottled water here, I think it costs about 70 pesos, which is about $1.30, something like that. Due to the peso rate is really, really good here right now. But I drink plenty of that, and just eat. Take your vitamins. Taking vitamin B, my another multi-mineral vitamin, my blood pressure medication, and also one for cholesterol. So I got to stop playing around with my damn life here. It's I still have a long ways to go at 64. God be so, I'll be 65 September 1st, coming up real soon. No plans for that day. Just be thankful if I'm able to see that. Well, not able, but I will see that day, and continue to do what I'm doing. But anyway, people who listen to this video, friends, family, whoever it may be, take care of yourself. Health is wealth. I cannot stress it any more. My mistake, I already explained it, and I'm going to tell you what my blood pressure was, and what was going on. So I started with the nosebleed, my left nostril. I'm like, here we go with this. So I do the normal procedure, hold my head down, pinch your nose, ice behind your head. This is going on for 3 days. It gets to the third day. My brother-in-law and his wife come over to borrow a suitcase. I bend over to take the stuff out. Next thing I know, some droplets came out. And then it's flowing. So that means the blood vessels in the nose are ruptured because of the blood pressure. And it's bleeding profusely. Really, really bad. So I lay down trying to control it, and then lift my feet up. That didn't help. By this time, I'm kind of freaking out right now. I'm like, man, this is just crazy. I wasn't dizzy or anything like that, but I was having neck pain, which is from the blood pressure, of course. That had been going on too long. So now I'm pushing serious stroke or heart attack, big time. My blood pressure was 283 over 187, I believe it was. Uh, that's a medical emergency. They got transportation. My wife wasn't hearing it. She said, hell no to the hell. And then my brother in law, he's military. He got the transportation. They took me to the hospital. I'm in emergency. And the mistake they made is they had me laying back. So I'm swallowing all this blood from my esophagus down to my stomach. I don't know. And this is a hospital, you know. So I'm inclined not to too much believe what they tell me to do. You lean forward, you pinch your nose, which pinches the blood vessel, and you put an ice pack behind your neck. Let me know how you guys do it, what you learned in CPR. Maybe you learned something different. Because when you lay back, you're swallowing this blood. That's not good. So end result, when it comes out, it's coming out dark, very, very dark and then you're going to have diarrhea. That's what wound up happening from swallowing all this blood. So I had diarrhea for about 2 days from it. But from my training is you lean forward, you pinch your nose, which stops the blood vessel. It pinches the blood vessel, and you put ice behind your neck. Some of them do it on top of your head, which it felt like I had brain freeze. But my teaching is you put it behind your neck. You pinch your nose, you lean forward. But with that kind of blood coming out, it probably would have stopped the blood vessel from leaking so much. It was ruptured. But let me know how you would have handled that in that particular situation in CPR, because CPR always changes. I haven't been recertified in quite a while. Once I do, first aid is pretty easy, but it's the CPR part. And then once I can get my certification, I would like to try to teach that to some of the mothers here in our area, because they just don't know. And I have asked about it, but the Barang guys, they just don't want to teach it for some retarded reason. And it's been 2 times I had to leave here because somebody was in trouble. And I had to go help them, or I don't know what the results was, but luckily, thank God, it turned out okay. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. I'm doing better. Thank you for all the well wishes and all my calls and my angels who came to my rescue and who got me to the hospital. My lovely wife, her brother-in-law, her sister-in-law was also there. What I did not like is her niece was there to see all that. That was not good. But that's just, I don't understand it. That's just something common they do in the Philippines. Everybody's got, kids don't need to see all that, Luckily I wasn't outside because, got all these looky-loos, then the marita starts and the gossip and then I was, my wife was only being helpful, but I don't like to be put out on social media. My family were pretty private about stuff like that. So now I had to face when I came home. Everybody's there. Ooh, there's James. Hell no. Take your ass home. Please leave me alone. I don't need all that stress. So we had a conversation about that. Kill it. I do not want visitors over here. I know they care and they want to check on me and stuff like that, but you can care for me at home. But anyway, take care of your health, educate yourself, please, as best as you can. Remember the blood pressure rates that they have, this 120 over 80, that is not a standard for everybody. You have different nationalities. Every nationality is different. Their genes, their hereditary background, and things like that. Everybody's different, I learned from some of the best doctors there was in the world, and it was not in the United States. It was in Europe. When I was in living in Germany for almost 17 years, it's different for everybody. But when it's too high, it's high, of course. But blood pressures do vary, depends on nationality. But as a whole, there is a common guideline that you follow, of course, but it does vary some. I have yet to study that. I'm gonna probably do some research on it so I can share that with some people I know here as well. But give me your thoughts on it. If you've experienced this, your blood pressure medications, what type you have, how you doing out there, and health is wealth. Let's live. Let's do it. Let's do it. Salute to my military people. You guys take care of yourself. God bless.